All right, good morning, everybody. Well, we had a big day yesterday. I did get some film on my phone and a camera, and I'll add the shots in here, but I don't want to get too close because the guys just got here. They're going to start getting it together, but the house has been delivered. It is up on, one half is up on the slide right now. They got it kind of in position for one side, and they're going to come back in. They're going to come back in and get the other one lined up next to it. And get them all connected today and get it anchored down and everything in position so they can come and start getting it cleared out. In the meantime, while they're doing that, and then once they got it together, I'll, do a walk around with everybody and so y'all can see it. But in the interim, I'm going to go ahead and we've got dog pens here. We're going to go ahead and get built today. And since we do have these 3 goons out here, we're going to go ahead and get that built set up so that way when we're out here, if we need to go somewhere, we can leave them out here and they'll be fine. So, but, and then, so I also did get the plumbing finished. I actually did not have a leak, a lot from what I saw. We messed with it. Wasn't leaking, pressurized everything. We did get the ball valve and the ground cover set. Trenches filled, which I'll walk through all that once these guys get done with it. I don't want to bother them or be in their way. So, but yeah, like I said, I'll show everything once we get that's kind of calmed down. But yeah, it was a big day yesterday. We had to definitely take down one fence, and then the other fence we had to squeeze through one of our gates. We take gate off, but it was about 2 inches on each side. Actually squeezed through, so it was interesting. It was crazy. They got a little RC car looking track thing and they were able to pivot and move it. So, but yeah, pretty cool day. So I'll bring it along later once I get everything, we get this pin together, and then I might set up a camera just to film that as we're doing it. But other than that, it'll be a pretty chill day. So all right, see you in a bit. All right, good morning, everybody. So, the end of the last video, or last piece here, I said I was going to show y'all around, but the guys, I guess they were working here till later in the evening. I had done left. Wife and I had something, get back home and such, so yeah, I didn't get to film any of that, but we got a few things done yesterday. One, we've got the kennel for the dogs built. This is one we found on Walmart, actually on sale. Just something to keep them there at night and stuff. Still need to do some runners along the bottom and stuff, and then go ahead and just to keep it leveled off a little bit. And then we also got this filled in up to here, because I do need to do a little bit of work here. But while he was still here with the skid steer, I asked him, and got that done. Started tearing out brush over here on this cedar tree. Started cutting some of the limbs, which I need to finish up probably today. When the house came, which I'll show clips of, I had to step away, and so we didn't get to finish. But we've got that much down, and then yeah, we still got a trench. They've been stepping in it, and it's been sinking a little bit. That's fine. Packed it down, but still need to finish in a little bit here. Oh, now they want food because we had to open the barn. I know, bad cows. So anyways, they were here yesterday. Looks like they're getting the trim board put on. They got it anchored down. We do have stairs. Oh yeah, it looks good. We also finished the water towel, as I said, but I didn't show y'all. So we have water here now. We have our valve, which I need to actually go pressurize and clean out the line, make sure there's no plastic. But big deal, here she is. So I went ahead and blocked it all down, got it tied down.
It's locked.
I'm sure it's locked, because technically we're not supposed to be in there. Not yet anyway, but everything is blocked under there. I think they were still working on, when I left yesterday, they had gotten it together. They were working on trim. There was a couple little spots that need to get fixed on the exterior, but they did put the trim board. Looks like they primed it. Oh yeah, they got it capped off, ridge capped. There were a couple. Did they fix this already? Was it on? It was on the front, wasn't it? No, there was one over here too. But there's our main hookups. They've got the tongues dropped in underneath here. There's the back door. Is that door locked?
No.
Oh. Yeah, they locked it all up. Drain outlet. So, yeah. I don't know if we can peek inside and see if they got some stuff done in there. I don't know if y'all can see.
No, the trim's not on there.
Trim's not on there. It's starting to work on it.
Outside.
They got it together though. They got some of the lumber in there. But all in all, it's nearly there. They got to finish out the trim. I'd probably finish it out tomorrow to a point. But yeah, there was a little damage. Looks like they fixed it. Yeah, it was right here. Oh, we knocked the camera ding dong right here. We had when it coming through the gate, it was a tight squeeze. They had about two. They hit on both sides. They just tapped that mailbox on the other side, but they had about 2 inches on it coming through the gate. So yeah, they fixed this over here. You can see right here. They had scratched and took out a piece here, but it's all fixed. But they got all the runners done underneath there. Looking good.
Concrete?
Yeah, they anchored to the concrete. So, yeah, like I said, big day. House is officially here, officially together. Like I said, now we just gotta wait for the trim out, get all the interior work done.
The pole.
What? Pole.
Electric pole.
Yeah, I gotta get my electric here, which I need to contact GVC, make sure they can get out here and get those poles set, get the power. And then I got to get septic, which will take a day. Water, they'll hook up the water at the same time. And then, yeah, that should be pretty much it. Then we just got to get moved in, which it'll probably be sometime, I'm thinking, first couple weeks in January, probably. Just assuming based on kind of the rate they're going. Everything's been going a little quicker than normal. So, but yeah, we've been spent past few days out here. We had to tear down, like I said, that one fence at the road, and then one other fence, the farmer that leases that property, he had done torn it down. And then I'd take the gate off of another fence, and we already done took ours down, so we're good. And then, yeah, so once we get the house cleared and get everything done, hopefully we'll get the septic soon, and then we can move on from there. I say I'm a lot, but yeah, we did burn some limbs yesterday, which we have some more to burn, tear out. I got to continue building shelves out in the barn so we can actually clean that up and organize some of that stuff that came out of the pump house. And then I don't know what else we need to do. If we get time to it, we'll get the kennel for the cats and all that, or whatever, together. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see what happens today. I did get some drone shots as well of the house being put together, so I'll add those in. And then whatever else we do today, I do have to sight in another rifle we got a scope for. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then start some work out here. But bring you along with whatever we do. See you in a bit. All right, well, it has been a long day. We've got a lot of work done. We've managed to get the shelf built, but I already locked it up. So unfortunately, I can show you that, but got that reorganized from all the stuff that came out of the pump house. And then started working on cleaning up property. Did some tree trimming. So did cut about some on the backside, started trimming around the oak trees. Plan is to clean up all the bad cedars and stuff that are in the oak trees, cut those completely out, and then all the stuff that's out in the pastures, went ahead and trimmed them up. So let me just flip you all around, you can see. So yeah, went ahead and all this is coming. That's all that gum, whatever the heck it's called. But all this here needs to come out yet. But I trimmed up this tree, and I got this one trimmed up, and then I trimmed up, I cut actually out on the back side, around there. I went ahead and cut out a cedar tree itself, and then some yopon, and there was a bunch growing around the oak tree, so I went ahead and cleaned all that up, so just to pretty up the tree. And then I got to come back with a trailer sometime this week, maybe. I know it's Christmas coming up, so see what's going on. I got a little bit of actual work to do, so I'll probably be working from home mostly. But now I still got the cat kennel to build, little pen for them so they don't get eaten by coyotes, and that's probably going to wind up going right here next to the dog kennel. So they'll all be relatively right here. But I got to trim out this whole tree. This whole tree is going to come out because it's growing. These two are growing in the oak trees, so I don't like it. I like having the thick brush trees and stuff like that, but I don't want them growing in oak trees, killing off all the oaks. So yeah, it's been a busy day. We did a little bit of a Christmas gift with my parents with the kids, and then yeah, we kind of hung out for a little bit and did some work, and then that's been about it. Now we're gonna go pick up some dinner and head to the house, and then I don't know if I'll come out tomorrow, maybe if I get time, depending on work. I do have a full-time job still, and then we got other people, a couple employees of mine that are gonna be out, so. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for the video. I'm gonna go ahead and get back, get this edited, and try to get another video out this coming week. I'm sure they're gonna be here trimming out the house this week as well, so if I can get some of that on camera, if I'm here. But I do have to get a hold of GVC and get that done, and then figure out when they're gonna come do the septic. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put that. But yeah, big moves today, and then I don't know, I'm excited. We got a lot of stuff in motion, a lot of work to do out here, but be all right. Got plenty of time to do it. So thanks for watching, and then until next time, if you got any comments, any recommendations on anything you want to see, let me know, and see what I can do.